Welcome to your Colorado Springs Sam's Club. The project all began with the construction team and the management team pretty much starting out with having a meeting on basics of how the project was going to be week after week. So the partnership between our store planner was really great. The biggest thing that I seen with our planning was they would communicate and walk with us every day. They were very open, they reacted very quickly. Any situations that arose during the project that were a concern, the store planner was always had that open line of communication with the management team. They would react to any work orders, any refrigeration issues. They worked very quickly and kept in communication with not just the club, but also higher up as well. Biggest thing is I thank the construction team. I know that we've had our hills and valleys throughout this process, but the open line of communication has been great, and I appreciate the support they gave the club.
Ownership and communication are the cornerstones of our team, and it is what sets our team apart as the Sam's Club field execution team.
I think when it comes to communication and ownership, it's literally just what it is communication is open, honest, and transparent communication with all parties involved with the project. That means everywhere from your senior manager to your general contractor, and then most importantly, obviously, the club, because we know we don't want to affect the club and their business.
One of the big key components to our success as a team is communicating the project and the timeline, which really helped support our partnership and our ownership of the execution element with our construction partners as well as our club operating partners.
Oh, communication is vital. I mean, if we don't communicate what we're seeing and hearing, we have to be in tune with what's going on with our projects. If you don't have communication, you're not going to have any teamwork involved. Everybody's going to go their own direction.
Communication, follow through, and ownership. Those are really the key components to what we do and what our job is. Clear communication and communication in a timely manner is of vital importance because these projects are on a very short timeline.
First is communication. You have to over-communicate projects. You gotta when we have our project, one of our major tools is the communication. You got to have that going correctly. Once you have your communications going with everybody involved, things tend to run smoothly.
Communication was really crucial for this project, especially since there were so many moving pieces. So communicating between the market, the club managers, the folks in the club, the PCMs, operations at the home office, making sure everyone was on the same page and that we followed through with the projects to get them completed.
So communication is probably one of the top key points on what we do, because other than just construction, we're dealing with the club associates, the club members, and we have to keep them all informed of what we're trying to do here to get a smooth project, no effect to the members while we're doing construction, minimize the issues while we're doing the project. So communication is key. Never over communicate. Just keep that communication loop open and often.
The big thing is communicating. They're my partner. None of my projects are just the club doing them or just me doing them. It's constantly a partnership. Even if it's something that I'm not having to be there on a daily basis, I still have that daily communication with them, whether it be a text message, a phone call, a Zoom call.
Well, communication is key. I mean, that's the number one thing. You can't over-communicate. I don't believe, especially with the clubs and the PCMs and us.
Communication is more important than you think it is. It doesn't matter how important you think communication is, it's more important than that. It's a fundamental building block of everything we do. And especially in our world where we are primarily in customer service, communication is utterly critical to success. You have to help the customer understand what it is you're going to do, and then frequently keep them updated on what it is you're doing. If things change, especially, you have to communicate. And even if they don't, your customer will feel better and they'll feel more taken care of if you are communicating actively. So I think that goes into it perfectly with follow-up. I Follow-up is a subset of communication, right? You got to deliver, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and then follow up frequently to reinforce and that you're delivering on what you said you would, or if you have to deviate from that, make sure that you're updating early and often so that your customer doesn't suffer in any way. So as we take care of clubs, our fundamental reason for existence, it is critically important that we communicate actively and that we follow up frequently.